What up, AfterBuzzers? You knocked, and we're letting you in. Don't be a sucker. Stick around for the Sweet Vicious After Show. I know. Let me do that again.
Good.
What up, AfterBuzzers? You knocked, and we're letting you in. Don't be a sucker, and stick around for the Sweet Vicious After Show.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Feel it. Yeah, I just need to be a rocker to this. Is no one else? Yes. I wish we have lights, right? Let's get the lighting effects going. Yeah.
Wow. Now it's a party.
That girl is a problem. We have lots of problems. Not really. What's up, AfterBuzzers? Welcome to the Sweet Vicious After Show, Season 3, Episode 3. Season 1, Episode 3, sucker. Sorry, words are hard tonight. We have two very special guests, and I will let them introduce themselves. I'm your host, Ryann Graham, but we have Eliza and Nick here. Say hi, Eliza and Nick.
Hi.
What's up,
Hello.
guys?
How you guys
everyone.
doing tonight?
We're good. We're excited to be here.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, Jules and Tyler are here to join us for the after show. And I'm also joined by my lovely co-host. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
What's up, AfterBuzzers? I'm your host, Christine Alexis. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Christine Bean with 3 E's.
Hey guys, I'm Renee Ariel. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Renee Ariel.
Perfect. Good. So now that we are all acquainted,
Yeah.
Wow. Jules, Tyler, how you guys? It's like it's live in the flesh. It's just like a moment for me, especially after tonight's episode.
Wow.
Thank
Yeah.
you. We watched your episode 1 coverage, so it's a moment for us to be
Yeah.
with you
Oh,
as
wow.
well.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, so, you guys both have done so much outside of this show. So let's just talk and get to know you guys outside of Sweet Vicious for a minute, because you're people and, you have lives outside of just this show. I know, right?
Sometimes,
I'm sure your guys' lives have been wrapped up with this for a while.
Yeah.
So, Eliza, you have been in the game for a while, like going back way back to Nanny McPhee. So let's hear about your experiences with acting and whatever you want to talk about.
Tell
what's
all.
going on? Yeah, tell all.
Story time. Well, I started when I was like 8 or 9, I think, was when I started actually in the West End. I thought I would kind of do West End musicals mainly.
Yeah.
And then after a couple of movies, Nanny McPhee came along, and that was kind of like a big turning point when I realized that I loved filming. And I had an amazing experience when I was a kid acting. I was very lucky that I had a very healthy experience. I didn't have a trip to rehab, which I think is rare. And then I went back to school, and then I kind of came back when I was a grown up, and I started doing television for the first time. So.
And what was the thing that originally drew you to Sweet Vicious? Like, how did you get involved with this amazing show? We love it. Like, we're obsessed with it.
I'm curious what you thought when you saw like the script. Like, wow.
Well, we feel the same. I mean, when I first read the pilot, I was like, it's such a mashup of genres, and it's nothing that I've never seen anything on television like it before. I've never seen anything tackling the topic of sexual assault on campus before. So it's always amazing when you are attracted to a role that is incredibly has a lot of emotional depth, like Jules does, but also I get to be a vigilante on campus, and we also get to be a part of a really important conversation. So that doesn't come along very often.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an important conversation. We talk about that all the time, that it's cool that a show can kind of like bring an amazing aspect of what's going on. It's not an amazing aspect, but bring attention to something that's really important, but at the same time kind of have humor and make it like an attractive show. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it's one of those things without watching it, like it's so hard to explain how it balances. Like, how can there be humor in this show? Well, it's like there is, and it's just, it works.
Yeah, there's humor in life as well. There's light and dark in life, and so I think it was important to have both of those things.
Right. And then, and Nick, you also have had, like, I've watched your American Idol audition. I know, like, that's cool. Yeah, that was where I was like, whoa. I remember watching that scene in that season. I was like, wait a minute, that's this guy. So, like, I don't know if you want to talk about American Idol.
It was a thing. Most people who watch the show, like, if you do watch the show, like, you do remember that scene, but it's funny, man. I don't know. It seems like
ages ago.
It's one of those things that was, I just was like, I had just moved like out of Fargo, North Dakota. I was in Arizona, like I was with this girl, and we tried out for this show, and like I was such like a different person then. I was so naive and like so unaware of what the world was really, like.
Yeah.
I hadn't had too many experiences, and so it's just when I watched it, I'm just like, who is this guy, man? but
now
yeah,
you're here.
I know now we're here.
Yeah. So how did you get involved with Sweet Vicious, and what was your original draw to the role of Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, same sort of thing. It's like, you sometimes you go out for things, and you have to be going out and have to be looking for work, and then you read something and you're like, well, this would be pretty special, wouldn't it? And then it works out, and you're just thankful every day for it. And the show has been just such an incredible experience, and like to finally be sharing it with everyone. And it's the best.
Awesome.
No, well, thank you guys again for being here. Before we dive into the episode, I did want to play a little game with you guys. Because the title of the show is Sweet Vicious, I got a little crafty this weekend, / today, and made little signs. So one side says sweet, and one side says vicious.
What you did there.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I really got clever. So I'm just going to ask you guys random topics, and then I want you guys to give me your opinions on them, if it's sweet
All right,
or
let's have
if
'em.
it's vicious. Okay. So question number 1, is it sweet or is it vicious? Kittens, sweet or vicious?
If you write vicious, you're a monster.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they can. I mean, what if the claws come out?
I would say vicious. Whoa.
Okay, I'm a
okay.
dog person,
I'm a dog person.
unapologetically.
I'm both.
I love dogs.
You don't have
I'm
to
both.
choose. Don't make people make you choose.
Okay, you don't have to choose. I think that cats are kind of like bad roommates. They scare me. They are. I'm kidding.
I think
They're
you have
just
to grow up with them.
moody.
I think you have to
Yeah.
grow
I
up
love
with them.
cats.
This girl, she
Yeah.
loves
I
cats.
have 2 cats.
Well, there we go.
Let's meet them.
My girl.
Awesome. Okay, next question. Fraternities and sororities, sweet or vicious?
Oh, that's so
That's
hard. They can be
polarizing, I
both.
know.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't live that life, but
So vicious.
I'm English. We don't have them.
I know. I was gonna say that. I
Oh,
like.
yeah, I didn't think about that. It's Greek
is
life,
it?
but-
It's not a thing at all
No.
in the UK, is it?
Nope.
Interesting.
Not at all.
No, yeah. I was in a fraternity, but so I was gonna say sweet.
But I have
Alright.
friends
What
that are,
fraternity?
I have friends
Big.
that have had amazing sorority
Yeah.
experiences, and so I don't know.
Some have had
Goes both
good,
ways.
some have
Yeah, it
had
was-
really bad.
Were either
Yeah.
It's
was,
the same.
I've heard both.
Yeah, were either of you Greek and, or well, I guess they didn't have.
I'm
these.
English,
Yeah,
yeah.
so no.
not quite.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Mushrooms. We saw in the episode.
kind?
So
Oh,
mushrooms.
those.
I've
that's
never
why.
done them.
Sweet or vicious?
I haven't done them.
I've got to say vicious because I've
well,
never done
yeah.
them. You're welcome, Mum.
Well, I mean, okay, if they're vicious.
They look.
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
you
I don't
not
know.
see Gabby and Fiona? They were like tripping, like
They kind
so
of look
hard.
like they were having a fun
Seems
time.
like they were having an
It's
alright
probably
time.
sweet
I
for
don't know.
them.
That's what I mean.
I
Yeah.
was saying, they seemed like they were having a bunch. She's like, "Are you dancing?
I
or,
love-
or am I making this
I
music?"
love
So
That's too
how
funny.
how was it shooting that scene and not laughing? Like,
Well,
I
you know,
can't-
there's that scene where they like come through and they look like
Gliding.
they're floating.
Yeah.
So that's literally them like on a box on a crate being like pushed by
Really?
our camera crew. And so like Taylor and Brandon and I had to literally watch these two like on tight like apple boxes just float past us. I think they could only use one of the takes because one of us was laughing in
Each
yeah,
one.
exactly.
How
Oh,
did they
so
even
good.
play like a straight face with that? I would have been dying. The
They're
entire
brilliant,
time.
those
So
two.
many
They
of those
really
scenes.
are.
I don't know how they keep it together.
Yeah, Lindsay and Victoria are great.
They are the great comedic relief that we
They
need in the
are.
show.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
fun to watch. No, yeah, that scene was awesome. Okay, last one.
Ooh, already.
And well, I have a couple more. I just
Hey,
didn't
if
know.
you think it's time to
going.
get
You
out
know,
of
we'll
this
keep it
bed.
going. We'll keep it going. Tinder dates or dating apps in general, sweet or vicious?
I know a lot of people.
There is no middle ground with these options.
No, there's
I know,
not.
right?
You
Like-
gotta pick
like
a
the
side.
name of the show.
I'm lukewarm about
I know,
it. Like,
I have a lot
do
of
that.
friends that are in relationships from Tinder.
Oh,
and
well, so sweet.
that's, I mean, you don't have to do what I
Yeah.
do.
I've had like one Tinder
you.
date and it didn't go well, so I'm gonna go vicious.
Okay.
I've had some bad experiences as well. I'm gonna stick with vicious.
Yeah. Okay. So, vicious, Nick. So you think it's well? Okay. Why? Why is it vicious? For you?
Tell.
It's just-
Please do
no,
tell.
No, like nothing like that. But it's just, it's kind of like a bottomless thing for me. Like it just doesn't go anywhere for me. So
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I on this? You know, I don't know, because I'm just not a guy that asks that question. You know, like, hey, you want to grab a drink? I'm just not. I'm like, I have a hard time. Yeah.
I agree. It's hard to meet people that you don't know on the
Yeah.
internet. Like
Yeah.
for me, I'm like I never
Because
know
small
what
talk
to
is
say.
the worst.
It is.
Oh,
and that's
really
what it
is.
is.
And doing it digitally is
I
even
know.
harder.
Yeah,
I just had
Yeah.
to say that because I know a lot of people that have with their long-term partners now. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I
so
think
it can have
5% of the time it can be sweet.
5% sweet.
5% sweet.
That was generous. 5%.
95%
Generous.
vicious. Okay, and then this one will be the last
Okay.
one because this has also happened in the episode. Find my friend apps, sweet,
Oh,
or
vicious.
vicious.
What is the point?
That's so creepy. I don't want my friends to know where I am
What
all
if your
the
friend's
time.
missing? I don't know.
So possessive.
It's not called stalk your friend. It's just called find your friend. It's not.
No, it's terrible.
I don't know. I feel like it's vicious too
I
because
think
I'm
it's
like,
too technology gone too far.
I think,
Okay.
I think it's inappropriate to like roll up on your friend. What if they're like
Yeah.
doing something
That's
and then
pretty
it's like,
weird.
hey, I found you
Yeah, like
here.
what if they're beating up a rapist and then you
Yeah.
rip
Right.
them
Exactly.
out?
You just killed the
Yeah.
vibe.
It's
Okay,
just-
but like in this episode when Kennedy used it, that to me, I feel like that's stalk your friend.
Yeah,
That's
that was
like,
pretty stalky.
we will. Oh
I'm
my
not
god.
gonna text first. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna find you
Right.
if I can.
And then
That's
just-
To be
so
fair,
crazy.
she had an argument with her boyfriend and she didn't need her best friend.
Yeah.
But
That's
I
true.
agree, it was inconvenient.
So weird.
So well, let's get right into Kennedy because that's we
Yeah.
have some opinions on Kennedy.
Okay, I like to hear
yeah.
it.
So, Kennedy is like your best friend on this show, and I'm sure I'm sure you guys have a great relationship.
No,
out.
she's horrible. No, she's lovely.
right.
Like, H she's
That's
wicked.
right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
wonderful.
type that
Yeah.
press release tonight. No, I'm kidding.
H, I love you.
But like in the show, she's kind of possessive, and I feel like that it's like not a healthy relationship. I feel like she is constantly on top of you, but like not listening to how Jules feels about what's actually going on in the world, right?
I think what's happening is that something has changed in Jules and she senses that it's happening and she feels like she's losing her. And because she loves and cares about her deeply. And also there's that thing of a sorority that it's a sisterhood, and when you're away from home, these people become your family. And so yes, she feels a little bit like her mum at times, but that's kind of what you do. You back up your sisters. And so yes, I feel like sometimes it's like, just let Jules do what she wants, but like she senses that something is deeply wrong with her, and she's scrabbling to reach out for someone that is constantly backing away, and she knows she's hiding things from her. So I think it comes from a place of love. In a badass kick-ass way, it's annoying because she keeps like messing up Jules' style, but
For real.
Kennedy and Jules' relationship has a really beautiful arc, and we definitely like get in deep to their relationship, and it's something that we explore further as we go along.
That's
Yeah.
exciting to hear.
Because I was curious to see, we've kind of talked about where that friendship's going to go, because obviously there's the elephant in the room where
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like the issues
Yeah.
with Nate.
Yeah.
And so where do you draw from those emotions when filming those scenes with him there? Because obviously there's Jules is going to have some underlying tension, and
Yeah.
where does
It's hard. It's crazy to think that it's so common that sexual assault survivors are so often having to see their
Yeah.
their rapists on campus all the time, especially when so often it feels like in the news that they are sports stars and that they are all over their university news anyway. And so it was really important that we wanted to tell that story, that we wanted to tell a story where a survivor has to daily interact with this person, and that she can fight other women's injustices, but when she's faced with her own trauma, it's paralyzing for her. And we wanted to make sure that we showed that, and that because a lot of people are like, why hasn't she just told Kennedy, and like, why isn't she
wanted
just
that
said,
too.
we've
Yeah,
said, right,
yeah, and I think what we wanted to do, and after we did a lot of research with survivors and reading and watching a lot of documentaries, and is that there is a expected behavior of sexual assault survivors. Like, why didn't you scream more? Why didn't you go to the police straight away? Why did you text your rapist after it happened? And we really wanted to get rid of the stigma of what a survivor should and shouldn't do. And trauma, I think we're very uneducated about what that looks like. And so often it's a very long process for survivors to come to terms with what's even happened to them before they can even vocalize it to someone else.
Right.
And so we wanted to tell that. And Jules definitely just wants things to go back to the way things are. And even though everything has changed forever, that's her way of trying to do it. And she's using her vigilante as a band-aid to cover up this very deep wound, and we definitely deal with that wound through the show. But at the beginning, we wanted to show that often sexual assault survivors don't behave the way that you want them to behave,
Right.
because it's a personal journey that they are going on, and there's no timing that you can force yourself to come to terms with what's happened.
Yeah, it's not just black and white like how we think it is. There's so many shades of
Very
gray
Yeah.
with how to deal with something
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our feedback from survivors has just been
Yeah.
That's awesome.
overwhelming.
I was gonna
and
ask.
just the best part of this entire process. Really, it has.
Because the It's On Us campaign, I've seen the
Yeah.
ads for it, and like it was, on my campus, they also were around. So
Yeah.
like I think that's awesome. And do you guys do a lot of volunteering with that organization, or?
So we're very closely connected with Ryann. and it's they're all a lot of the charities work together really well. But RAINN is who.
It's the Rape, Abuse, Incest National Network.
Yeah, they're amazing, and we have sexual assault messages that we put out so that, because we have so many people talking to us about it on Twitter, and we want to be able to direct them to someone that can really help them.
Yeah.
And we're so glad that they're feeling less alone and better represented on the show. But we also want to give them someone that they can physically talk to so they can take the next step on their journey.
Right. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that you guys are being a part of that and having this conversation now, because every week we say that like it's such an important conversation to have because it's so real, and it's sad that there's so many. I'm happy that there are survivors, because like things can go bad in those situations. So it's great. But like with Jules, she also has this like badass side. So I think that's the thing that gets me, is that like you see those vulnerable moments, but at the same time she's with Ophelia and like kicking ass, and it's like, whoa. So what was that training like, or like
It was fun. Like Taylor and I had so much fun. I wish we could do it. Like I wish I could do that all day, every day. It was. Neither of us had ever done it before. We did like a month's training, martial arts and free running and parkour, and we had the best time. Nice. We were terrible when we started off, but I like to think we got better.
Less terrible when we finished.
Slightly less terrible.
Nick, did you ever train with them just for fun, or do you even have like, or in the scene did you fight at all?
The most training I had was probably for that scene today where she hit me in the throat quite hard.
I was gonna ask you about that.
That's my favorite gif I've ever seen.
I was like, did you actually?
Well, it's one of those ones that's a little hard to hide.
I was meant to aim here.
Yeah.
But then we did it like 8 times.
Oh,
and
no.
Wait, so you actually did it?
Yeah.
It was right here. Yeah, she would aim for it, but
I definitely slipped up a couple times.
Yeah.
So
good times.
The one that made it was it like a
yeah, probably. Yeah. No, it's such a great scene.
I was helping you with your reaction.
Yeah, thank you for that.
You're
How
welcome.
fun.
Much appreciated.
I was wondering, I was like, is that a one-time thing? But 8 times.
Yeah, well, they have to shoot it like over my shoulder and then over her shoulder, and then just looking at both of us. And
you went home abused.
No, it's awesome.
I felt really bad.
Yeah, it's always fun to commit to those scenes and it might hurt tomorrow, but you want it to look good.
Did it hurt the next day?
You're still a little red right there.
Yeah, I think it's possibly permanent damage.
You no longer have an Adam Temple.
Yeah.
Things you do for the craft,
yeah,
right?
Of course, exactly.
Well, you guys, you guys had a couple of scenes this episode that were kind of really fun. There were, I know, like, so it's like official now, right? Or can we say?
Are you guys official?
I think it is. Yeah, I think Tyler understands what she's comfortable with, and it seems like she's kind of comfortable where he's coming from too. So yeah, I think they'll.
It's a beautiful moment. It's I think it was like it's a great story seeing what it's like for a survivor when she falls for someone again.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. I mean, like the fact that Tyler asks consent to kiss her was like,
yeah,
and he doesn't even know. I just I had the same thing with the script, and that scene was so easy to act because it was just so emotional and like. It's one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
And like the song in the background, I don't know if you noticed, but it's you don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time.
Yeah.
It's
and that's just like Jen, our creator, being a genius.
Who the artist of the song is Audra Day? Is that who?
No, Etta. No, who is it?
I'm not sure.
Elle. It's Elle because I've heard, and it's a great song.
Yeah,
it is
it's
a
really
great
beautiful.
song.
Yeah.
I heard it in a commercial once.
Oh wow! Was it a commercial
they were
for
putting
Sweet
on their
Bitch?
clothes. I think it was a detergent.
Okay.
It was a great commercial.
I'm into it.
Some
Yeah.
good tunes.
Yeah.
Except I feel like you would have to take your clothes off to use detergent, but
right.
They
whatever.
were putting back on their clothes after they were washed.
But and then you guys, you asked for permission to kiss Jules, and then it actually happened. So the throat scene took 8. How many shots did it take to get this
Probably
kiss?
8. Oh, the kiss.
Yeah.
Probably a similar
kiss
amount.
Quite a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Because then they shoot it from like here and then here and then here and then behind and then a master shot.
Well, and it's like we have that first kiss, and then I think we both kind of pull away, and you see Jules kind of
make a decision
that she's like
that
it's not.
I don't.
She's gonna do it, but that she's comfortable with it, right? And that I don't know.
How
were you feeling in the moment? I'm trying to.
Times.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I just mean for Jules in that moment, I feel like that's such a powerful moment for her. It's
it is, yeah. It is because the first kiss is super sweet and delicate, and then I
and you're okay after it,
yeah. And she checks herself, and I think it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's some underlying things because not only is it like, oh, I'm a survivor who's reconnecting with a person, but you also have this secret that you're hiding. Like, oh, by the way,
Don't forget about that.
I killed your brother.
Yeah.
So
Such an intimacy
And
killer.
we're texting
I don't know.
him. We're
Okay,
texting
one,
from
I
it.
didn't kill him.
That's true.
Taylor, Ophelia killed him. I
Valid.
just helped bury him.
Well, yeah,
That's what you could tell
I
him.
just chopped his hand.
Why
I
not
didn't
just
do
tell me?
it.
Just
My
tell me.
friend did it. I just
Forgive me.
buried him. It's cool.
And got rid of the teeth and the hands and
I knew
anything
exactly
that
how
I
to
could
do
find
it.
Technically,
him.
I wasn't texting him. That was my friend. I
Yeah.
was
All her
watching,
idea.
Seriously.
but I didn't do it.
So
Oh,
bad.
it's so hard.
Yeah.
It literally like breaks our heart when we think about it
Yeah.
because we want Jyla to work, but it's
Oh, is that the official?
Jyler?
The
Yeah,
Jyler.
it's
the
happened.
official
Jyler.
name.
Jyler.
I was wondering, what's the official ship
Yeah.
name? Because I feel like there's always one. So
Always.
Jyler.
Do you-
Hashtag Jyler, guys. Sorry.
Do you guys have a nickname for you and Ophelia?
Ophelia.
Juphelia. Okay.
It's like the only one that vaguely works.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like a cute name for you
Yeah.
guys as like a little pair.
either that or
Just kept putting
Ools.
J and O on my
Ools.
paper.
I kind of like ools. That sounds fun.
Like ools.
I need to start hashtagging
Yeah.
ghouls then instead of
Please
Ools.
do. Let's
We have to let the people
Twitter.
decide.
Twitter, let us know. Do you like Julia or
Juphelia.
Juphelia or ools?
Ools.
So let us know.
Ools.
Hashtag Sweet Vicious AfterBuzz and
Yeah.
let us know if you like Juphelia. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Or
Juphelia.
ools? I
To me,
personally
it seems
Yeah.
like Ools. Yeah, Ools rolls off your tongue a lot
Oh my
easier.
God,
Yeah.
that Taylor
Ools
note
is
changed.
easier to say and remember.
Yeah.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah. There you go. See,
Okay,
there
well
you
that
go.
just happened.
got a lot of-
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll let Sweet Vicious know.
Spent so much time. Yeah.
I feel like that should be on a t-shirt too. Just
Ools.
Ools.
Hashtag
Ools.
ills.
And
People be like, what?
yeah, like, what? I don't.
What's
I
Never
don't
get
get
it.
You don't get it?
Speaking of Ophelia, she got fired today
Yeah.
and then rehired. But how fun,
I
right?
love that rehired scene though. She is so adorable in that.
Yeah, that was a very sweet scene. I liked that one a lot.
Yeah.
She talks about Notting Hill. That kills me every time.
And Rick
It's
Ross is a
adorable.
reference.
That
Yeah.
killed me. When he's like, your reference is Rick Ross. I'm like, oh my God, somebody get this girl. It's too much.
Taylor's the
But
best.
do we think that Ophelia was being a bad friend
Yeah,
today?
she was.
Yeah, she was being such a douche.
But that's the thing that's so great about like these characters are so like sometimes they make mistakes.
Yeah,
and
she's
sometimes
getting
they're
caught up
bad
in
friends.
something she believes in and doesn't realize that she's maybe
Yeah.
throwing someone under the bus in the meantime.
And
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like she was being a bad friend. I think she's just caught up in her
Yeah.
own
She
life.
She was just
and-
being a
Yeah.
bit selfish.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then she corrected herself.
Right. And I feel like I really appreciate Ophelia and Harris's relationship.
I love that he called her out on it too.
Yeah.
There was no
Yeah.
sugarcoating. He's like, "You've been really selfish, and I'm done." Like,
Yeah.
you know, he confronted the issue head on and forced her to really just think about someone other than herself.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
once.
right? She's getting in the way of his career. It's like,
Yeah.
are we friends or what are you doing here? Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Do
she
you
like
really care?
totally bailed on him when he had to do his paper.
Yeah.
Like super important,
Yeah.
just for what she thinks is important. I was like, that's kind of.
But although she may have low key introduced him to
I
fight the
know.
girls, so
Yeah.
Love interest.
Hello.
yeah,
I
unintentional,
know.
but
He's like, let's go, boo. At the
yeah,
end, I was
I know.
I know.
Comes out of nowhere, and then you see it, you're like, yep.
I
yeah.
was like, oh wow, that happened really
Her
fast. Well,
winking still kills me from episode 1.
Jesus.
She's the best winker.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I also loved the line when it was there are no drapes.
Oh my, that was.
There is no carpet.
I'm
I'm
shaved.
shaved. Yeah. So wrong.
And
Wow.
the little noise he makes as well, he goes, That's genius.
Brandon.
That's the best stuff for us because we don't see that when they're shooting, so we get to
Yeah.
watch that later.
So funny.
Oh, so did you guys not know that was going to happen tonight?
Well,
I don't know the
Well, no,
noises
we-
he makes.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I read
yeah.
the script, like I didn't know their performance.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
cool.
no,
So you
yeah.
still get to enjoy it organically later, like
Of
watching
course,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I'd seen it 20 times, I would still be enjoying it. Yeah.
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 Do you guys ever like do big watch parties with the whole cast and like
Dude, this
besides?
is our first night. We haven't done one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to take you away.
No, we
Okay.
could've-
Yeah, it's just guys.
Yeah.
It's really self-conscious.
Yeah.
Well, hey to the rest of the cast.
Yeah,
If
right.
you're
What's up,
watching.
everyone? Yeah,
Yeah,
no, the
we
past
did.
2 weeks we've been able to do it, and yeah, like we got so lucky. Like we all get along so well, and yeah, we just have the best time when we're together. So we
Yeah.
made a thing out of it. Yeah.
It's like a little family.
Awesome.
It's
Yeah,
a, it's
totally.
a fraternity / sorority in
Yeah,
itself.
yeah.
Wow.
In the good,
Totally.
in the good
In
way.
the
she
best
gets
way.
In the
letters.
sweet way.
In
not
the sweet
Yeah,
way.
in the sweet
Exactly.
way, not the vicious way. Let's just dive right into the case. So Darren Ford today, he was catfishing.
Not cool.
Yeah, like, well, I feel like that is such a strange concept that only our generation can understand. Did our parents, could they have even possibly been catfished in any way? Like,
My nana wouldn't even get that reference.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I don't think my
Yeah.
parents would know what that is.
Yeah, the first
Through
time
the
I
mail,
heard
or-
that reference was when they had that documentary with that guy that then created the show
Yeah.
Catfish.
On
Yeah.
MTV.
His
That's what-
documentary, I
Yeah.
was waiting to watch it. It was like at a theater in my
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
I missed it. I watched it online later. I was like, this
Yeah.
is a great
And
concept.
now
Yeah,
it's a
that's-
show on
Character
MTV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
great.
it's
That's
So
what
they
they-
mentioned one of their own shows, which I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting that appeared in this series because that's a part of rape culture. You don't even know the person you're meeting. Like on top of it, you got catfish, and then you get assaulted by somebody. Like that's just double whammy. Like how do you come to terms with that after? Like someone assaulted me, and then flip side, I'm not even sure who they really are.
Who they were.
Yeah. How do you even like get over that emotionally?
You have to be careful nowadays. It's scary. Yeah, it's and it's happened to a lot of people, and I think they tried to also. Jen, with the writing, like we do have multiple rapists in the show, but we didn't want to just tell one story. You know that this, it happens because someone grabs you here and here, or so we, that we have a story like that, and we have the story like Nate, who's loved by a lot of people on campus, and then we have the more malicious type, that feels more like a villain. But we definitely wanted to have a breadth of people because people are different.
Yeah, it's not just. There's not just one way it happens.
Yeah. A rapist doesn't just look this way or act this way. They can, it can happen from anyone.
Yeah.
And Renee and I were talking about this too with Nate specifically.
Yeah. So we were confused at one point. Did he use a different name and his own picture or the picture of the other guy?
Darren,
not Nate.
yes. My bad. Yes, Darren.
Darren.
Yeah.
Did Darren use Chris's picture and name, or did he just use
He
his
used
name?
his picture as well. They look kind of similar-ish.
Okay.
So that's how it kind of...
Because I was wondering, I was like, how does she not
she shows up
when,
and,
and I guess maybe it was like dark in the room, and that was a little confusing. But I mean, it makes sense now because he was that scares me. The fact that he was so good at hacking, like that creeps me out.
That actor was Matt, who was our guest star then. I thought he did an amazing job as well. He's really great in it.
He got his butt kicked.
And he was a trooper. Like they were like, we're gonna whack your head against this bathroom wall, and he was like, okay.
That scene's brutal.
He was a trooper.
It was brutal, but like.
Yeah,
but
feels good.
Those scenes are so fun to watch. I love it.
They're even more fun to shoot.
I was
I could imagine.
You were there that night as well.
I was there that night. Yeah.
I love when they say something slick and you guys just both turn around like, oh, he hasn't had enough.
Oh, he ain't done.
I love when you guys. Oh, did you say no? I thought you meant yes. I love that you guys use that line again. Like yes,
and you like drive it home. That's really like satisfying.
That's all Jen, our writer. So
snaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
Snaps just feel
snaps, Jen. You got to get her on here.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's sweet.
She'll be down.
She's
She'd be down.
You should just have these always.
I know. These are
stays.
Actually, Jen's watching right now. I know she is.
Oh,
hi, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Great writing.
Say hi to Beans.
Amazing.
That's her dog.
Your dog.
Her
dog.
Oh, I was
Say hi. She's gonna love that.
She actually heard that. No, I love that dog. It's wonderful.
Or one of the like when we were talking about how like there's no one way to be a rapist. Nate does appear to be like a very nice guy. Like when he's with Kennedy, he like cares
boyfriend.
for her, and it's like if we didn't know what we knew, I'm like, wow, Nate's a nice guy. I like Nate.
I want to like Nate.
Yeah.
That whole like speech he gave in the bedroom. I was like, oh my gosh, he had my heart for that moment. I was like, he's such a likable character with that. If we didn't know,
if you let yourself forget for a second. And
well, up until that point, I didn't really like him, to be honest. I felt like he was kind of a creep. Well, because I knew, and because I felt like he was just like a typical like jock. Like I didn't feel like there was much depth to his character up until that point. I mean, he also didn't speak a lot. Like he was just in the room,
right?
And he definitely get like he.
Yeah.
The thing is that the audience doesn't know really what happened yet, and they don't quite know this like. What happened between Nate and Jules and what happened occurred, and in what context that happened. And I think what we're trying to deal with as well is that often consent is not understood by people. What is consent? And lots of the time, men that do this have justified their actions to themselves.
Right.
That it's, and so I think for Nate, they wanted to make him complicated and not like a villain-esque type character, in that he is a really good boyfriend. Like he's great with Kennedy, and and that we get into Jules and his story further on. But it's great that in episode 3 onwards you get into more of who he is, and not just the guy that Jules dies in.
And well, I also like because I know we know that this happened last year, the attack, or the assault, but. Maybe I missed it, but were Nate and Kennedy together at the time? Because I'm still like, maybe they. Can you tell us?
How much does the audience know at this point?
I don't think we know. I'm like, maybe I missed it, but I don't think we did because I'm like.
I don't know whether they know that yet.
Okay,
I
know. It's okay. No, it's good to know that there's something out there.
Yeah.
I was like, where? I'm like, because
I just want all the details.
I know.
Yeah.
So we're
You'll
like,
get it.
right, what
You'll
happens with Shyla? What happens with... I
no.
don't think we know that yet, so I'm not going to say.
No, that makes sense.
It's hard because I know. I don't know actually what...
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously, it's like, Kennedy and Nate have been together, and so if anything, there was at least they all knew each other at a certain time, so.
You'll find that out really soon, though.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're excited.
And then speaking of like good boyfriends, I feel like I'm just jumping back and forth. Tyler, I know Tyler. Like, although not officially, or I guess maybe officially
I think it's
now.
official.
I think it is now.
He called
Jules
her
doesn't
a girl.
kiss people. Just
Like,
Is it soon
always
to text?
texting? I know.
It might be.
love that. I love it.
Like,
so cute.
well, I'm sure your Twitter blows up, like, because all the sweet
He was
things.
driving me over here, and I was reading him all the texts from our scene.
The tweets,
and literally,
yeah.
the tweets.
Yeah.
And they're like literally, they are all just about like, oh my god, Tyler! I want Tyler in my life. Where is Tyler? He's such a hunk. He's the best. He's so charming. Those dimples.
I heart Tyler.
Yeah.
For
Good
days.
stuff. I mean, it's great. Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
So,
it's awesome. I'm not Tyler. I'm a different guy. It's like,
He looks
So you're
an
saying you're
awful
not as
lot
nice.
like
I don't know.
Tyler.
I mean, yeah.
You
I
look like Tyler.
Well, yeah, I got that going for me. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, no. I mean, he's such a great guy, and like, yeah, he is charming, and like, but I think Jules brings that out of him. I don't think he's that way around everyone.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so I think it's like he says in what was that the second episode too? It's like he's like something. She has a very disarming quality about her, and I think it just like allows him to be his genuine self. And
I think that's true, actually. When you really, really like someone and you're like pursuing them actively, I think you immediately become, when that's evident, you become pretty charming.
yeah, like he wants to. Yeah, I think he just wants to be that guy for her, and he like wants to make her smile, and he wants to be charming and tell her she's beautiful, and
Like be the best possible version of himself.
yeah.
I'm like,
See, he's not that dissimilar from her.
Oh, no.
No, I'm excited to see this relationship grow. I'm just afraid of like this bomb.
I know, it's so
I'm
ridiculous.
We are
how-
too.
Can
Like,
we
we
just
were
like?
too.
I know, it's that scene in the bedroom where we're sitting there, and she's like, I'm talking about Cardi. She's like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, it's like, well, do you actually care about me? Or are you just asking so that you know, like, what you need to prepare yourself for?
It's
like,
both. It's both.
Yeah.
Nick.
Interesting. I didn't think about it that way.
I know
I
there's a
feel
lot
both.
going on, yeah. For me, for Tyler, it's just like, he doesn't know, he knows absolutely nothing. Like,
Right.
he's
Just
so,
like venting. Like,
Oh gosh, my brother.
it's just great, yeah.
It's hard
so.
for Jules. It's really
I know,
hard.
that's why it's so different for us, yeah.
I know. There's sometimes where we'll like be doing romantic scenes, and you just know that so much is going through Jules's head, and poor Tyler is just like, I'm in love.
This is the best.
But I guess, but the fact that he's in love, maybe he can look past it. I can look past that you murdered my brother.
I mean,
He
it
wasn't-
doesn't seem that hard to
He
say.
wasn't
yeah.
rapist.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't like. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Tyler
Tyler
know?
know? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, I guess I don't know how much you can say.
Does Tyler
but, like,
know?
does- how
Because
is-
he knows his brother's
Yeah,
kind
definitely.
of a douche. Like
Yeah.
he goes
Yeah.
on benders.
He definitely
and-
knows. Yeah, I think I'm not sure like exactly what's said, but yeah, he's really close, and it's my stepbrother, and
Well,
I come from a broken. The backstory is I come from my father passed away at a young age.
Right.
My mom remarried, and so I have this stepfather that I'm maybe not crazy about, and my stepbrother maybe takes after him. So yeah, he has like I think the backstory was that he has like 3 outstanding sexual assault charges against him. I know this.
Yes.
I know who he is. I have to assume kind of what the story is here.
And I think it's important as well to look at like what it's like to be a survivor, but what is it like when this
Yeah,
happens to your family member, or someone is the person in your family member?
Yeah, there's a
that's
lot
doing
of.
this?
That's what's so great is there's so many characters who have a different relationship with this topic, and so yeah, that's kind of his, and so.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I want to hear that the girl I'm falling for murdered him, but yeah, right. But I definitely it's a guy. This is a guy I care about and grew up with, but deeply disapprove of his actions.
Yeah.
And so I think we seen that in that last moment too. It's like
Can't run away
dude,
from
like let
him.
me
Yeah.
like let's try to make this situation like you got to deal with this, man, and I'm down to try to. Not make it better, but like at least let's get
we
through
can
this.
work through this together. Like whatever we need to do.
Like your life has to. You got to address this stuff, man. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you made this mess. Like, I mean, it sucks that we're here, but like, let's get through this together. No, God, Tyler, such a nice guy.
He's such a good guy.
Even with your brother, who's not a nice guy, you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna, I'll be there for him. No, that's awesome.
And we obviously explore more and more as time goes on.
Yeah. No, I'm curious to see how this goes, because I'm like, I don't understand how Ophelia and Jules can keep it, because at some point, I'm like, you can't just keep being like, oh, let's text from this phone.
Don't underestimate us.
Exactly.
Oh, but that is true. I mean, you guys are smart.
Ghouls are pretty gross.
They're good. Yeah.
No. So like, and then we see in the preview for next week, we're getting a little bit of flash into Ophelia.
Fifi.
Fifi. Yeah. She's
Fifi-naire?
becoming Fifi. Oh.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
her.
that accent.
Taylor's just, it's the best. When we all found out that Taylor had to play a sorority girl for an episode, we were so happy. When we first saw her in that costume with like the pink skirt and everything, it was the best.
Yeah.
It's so strange seeing her with blonde hair. I think that's what blew
That's
me
her-
away at
that's
the
her
end. I was like, wait a minute.
Natural color, though.
Yes,
That's
it
what's
is.
special.
That's what's so
That's
crazy.
her
Yeah.
hair.
The green is just so like it's become
Yeah.
so
So
her.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's so weird.
Yeah, she got to not wear a wig for a while though, which was nice.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so is it a wig? I thought it was
So
her
when we
hair.
shot in the pilot, she dyed her hair.
Oh,
So they like cast her, and then they were like, "Man, you're gonna have to dye your hair
Yeah.
green."
And
she was
green.
like, "Oh, okay." So they dyed it green. So a lot of it's real in the first episode. But then dyeing your hair green basically makes your hair fall out. So
Yeah.
Oh.
eventually, when we
Aggressive.
realized it was going to be 3 months of them having to re-dye every couple of weeks, they did get a wig. But
But-
Taylor did commit and do it. So
And on the other hand,
Dang.
like our
Taylor.
hair team did such a phenomenal job with that wig. It's like no one, if someone doesn't listen to this exact part right here, it's
so
like no one will
comic
ever
booky as well.
know.
It's so great.
It's so
It
yeah.
It looks
real.
real. That's
looks
Yeah,
very
I
not
thought it
very
was
It
her
does
real.
not
hair.
look like a wig. I
Not
thought
at
the
all.
blonde. I was like,
Yeah.
is that
That a
the...
wig?
I
Yeah.
thought that
Yeah.
was a wig.
No.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because we're so used to it. We're like, that's her hair color. It's
Yeah.
green. That's what she looks like.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. Now,
yeah, it's
wow.
amazing.
What was weird was like we would all be on set, like, because we would shoot all sorts of scenes whenever we could shoot them, and so we would all see each other all the time, even if we weren't in scenes together. But so most of the time I would see her was on set, and she would always have the green hair, and then
And I'd be American.
and you'd be American, all sorts of things, and then I would see her off set, and I'm like,
are you?
we're obviously great friends, so like we'd see each other quite a bit, but it's like I picture you with green hair. I'm sorry, like I
What is this?
can only see you with the green, yeah.
Put on the wig, please.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
No,
We call
no.
it Lord Greenie, the wig.
Lord Green.
And it's always like, where's Lord Greenie?
Oh my god.
No, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Also in the preview, we see a little bit of Harris starting to figure out that there's something going on campus.
Oh, maybe
He's a smart
vigilante on
boy.
Now
campus.
I'm like, what? So
Yeah.
I've always had this inkling that Harris is going to join the team. I feel like he's going to be like your
That was
way.
like my prediction too. I was like, he's gonna.
Oh
Join
yeah, I remember you
them.
talking about that during the first one. Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, oh, he's gonna be part of the team. It's gonna be like a threesome. And
Yeah.
Not that way,
Hello.
but
Yeah.
but just
And-
You never know.
Wait and see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
well.
like,
There's a
damn.
shower scene coming up.
Oh, okay. Yes. Fingers crossed, right?
I mean, who knows? He definitely digs deeper. Barton becomes a big part of the story as well. Who's
The
the
campus security guard.
campus
Yeah.
security guard that chases
Who's so
Ophelia.
funny.
We haven't seen him since episode 1, I don't believe.
Yeah.
He'll be back
Yeah.
next episode.
so good.
He's amazing. I
He's really
love
funny.
him. He's a great actor. And yeah, they like dig deep into trying to find out what's going on campus. So that's a big part of the story.
I hope that, I'm assuming you guys will get away with it.
I don't know.
We'll see. I know we can. Right? I'm trying to
well,
find ways to get the answer, but okay.
There's 10 episodes, right?
10.
10 episodes, yeah.
So we're already like
We're 30.
Yeah, we're-
yeah.
in
I'm
there.
It's
like,
crazy.
things are gonna start like moving quickly, I guess, over 4 and
I know,
5.
because I'm thinking like towards the end, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot still got to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Because
There's some really good ones coming out.
there are a couple other the parents thing, because I feel like obviously Jules and Ophelia have interesting relationships with their families. There
Yeah.
seems to be this mystery behind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Actually, next week, yeah, like half
Okay.
half of that'll be answered. Yeah.
So
cool.
we dig into Ophelia's family story next week.
Can I?
No,
sorry.
you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a prediction.
Okay.
And I guess we can go in. Are we okay to go into predictions?
yeah,
now?
let's do it.
Sound effects. Prediction.
Now, your AfterBuzz TV.
I remember this.
Yeah.
Prediction.
Do you know my prediction?
I love this.
No. I
Oh,
just
that's
remember
sound.
this. Yes, thank you.
So
I'm so spooked.
I know. I know.
There was actually more of a chill as well when that happened.
Yeah, we actually turned
We did
it
it
up
on
to
purpose. It's a moment.
It is. It's really full effects here. So I know that Taylor is Bryan Cranston's daughter.
She
Yeah.
is,
So he played Walter White. Her
Oh, God, what's the
dad
prediction?
is dead in the show, or not around in the show. What if
Yeah.
there's this crossover connection and Ophelia is
Yep.
the daughter of Skylar and Walter White, and they move to this city, and she's in school because that's why they're rich. And I'm 100%. I don't know if the writers are watching.
I think the next episode might slightly crash your theory.
No, I think it's going to confirm.
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm 100%. So that's you heard it here first.
Breaking news.
Walter White's daughter is Ophelia. Mic drop. Boom. I'm just saying. Boom. Yes. All the Kanye mic drop. So that's my AFTERBUZZ TV prediction. So I don't know.
I appreciate it.
I'm trying to read in the eyes.
It's bold.
It is bold, but
no, I don't know. But that's what I want to happen. I don't think that's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
But how fun would that be, right? No?
That would be insane. Can you imagine reading that script?
What just happened to our show?
Okay, sorry. That's my crazy prediction. I always have a weird one out there. What are you guys' predictions for the next week?
Weird.
I know, right?
No, you're fine. It's good.
I don't know. I feel like anything goes at this point. There's just so many questions unanswered. I'm gonna pass. I don't have one.
I know you could do that.
Well, you have your, you
There's only
talk
one
about your
person
past
around,
predictions
you
and
can't
stuff.
talk.
Well, my last prediction was about Harris kind of joining their team, but I guess I don't think it's gonna go that way. Or maybe the preview is just leading us to think that. Maybe there'll be a twist, and maybe Kennedy will find out and really be warmed by what they're doing and join them. Who knows? Maybe she'll be like, "Wow, Jules, I didn't know you were struggling with this," and who knows?
Yeah, I definitely think there could be more just joining, like a whole squad of them. Because, I mean, we had Ophelia join in the first episode. Maybe we'll keep getting more people in. Maybe
it's going to be an Avengers situation.
And then they'll have a movie. The Avengers will come out. And I also think that the way Kennedy will find out, I think it's going to be a conversation between Nate and Jules privately that Kennedy hears something about and then gets it out of her somehow.
I think we also kind of not missed, but we can briefly talk about Kennedy and Nate's relationship thing tonight when he was kind of being controlling about her going to his. I was like, I don't know. That made me feel annoyed. I don't think a boyfriend should.
Yeah.
He was, but then his apology was pretty.
That was.
I mean,
pretty good.
Obviously, he has a certain side of himself.
Yeah.
That's a part of him.
That's true.
So.
Gosh.
But he was annoying in that time.
Just thought we should bring that up because it did happen tonight. It was an important thing because I don't feel like no relationship should be one-sided, and I feel like if you feel like someone might be trying to control you, confront it and don't let it overrun you.
There's another quick moment in that recap too that I saw, which is I don't know if you guys you see Tyler going to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Which is I don't know why he's there, but.
I think you do.
Well,
seems like a cool place to be. Yeah, but it's just interesting. Yeah, I'm like, all right, both of them.
Episode 4, guys, next week.
So let's I don't know if you can give predictions, but if you were a viewer,
wow,
and you weren't in the show, what would your prediction be?
Well, I know by showing that what they're trying to make you think is happening.
Yeah. But I feel like previews can be misleading.
I don't know. I predict great things for Jyler. I just want to, I feel like they're a great couple. I just want to see them be happy and
get married.
Yeah, ultimately get married
and
raise a family.
End of episode.
Yeah.
What a nice prediction.
Yeah.
Jules is like,
I think if I was a viewer.
Jules is just like, I just want to take things slow.
I'm just waiting for the wedding.
2 episodes, Tyler's down to 1 thing.
That's slow enough, right?
Look,
okay.
I waited 2 episodes.
Pass first base though.
Yeah.
Well, she was like, I really just need to take things slow, and then he was like, can I kiss you?
But what if we kiss?
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that changed her mind. She's like, okay, yep, never mind, screw that.
I think she realized she was more ready than she thought she was.
Yeah.
Eliza, any prediction? No?
It's so hard to say because I know what happens.
Can you give us?
Maybe
a crumb?
to try and give you a crumb.
Yeah.
I mean, Jyler become a full-blown thing.
Yes.
Okay. Jules and Ophelia definitely push each other in their friendships. Ophelia really pushes Jules to deal with what's happened to her in a real way. And the Carter situation, her stepbrother does start to come back into.
Did you say her stepbrother?
Your stepbrother. I'm so sorry.
His
stepbrother, that storyline comes back to haunt us.
Is it resolved by the end of this season?
I don't know about that.
I don't know whether we can say that.
Okay.
Wait, we might have to.
I mean, I'm not going to stop looking. I'm not going to stop wondering what's up with him.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
I know.
how do you answer that question for somebody?
Yeah.
Well, we're
You
just
keep
not
watching.
end it
That's
up-
what you do.
we're gonna have to keep watching, guys, because this is so much going on and there's so many mysteries out there.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna have to wrap. We're almost out of time. So thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Nick,
Yeah.
Eliza, thank
Yeah.
you. Where can we find you guys on social media so we can tweet you all the comments? Like I'm sure they already know. But
On
like,
Twitter, I'm Eliza Bennett, and on Instagram, I'm Eliza H Bennett, which is annoying.
On
What do
Twitter,
you-
I'm Nick Fink, followed by an underscore.
Okay, good.
Just
Some other Nick Fink
No,
out
it was
there.
more of a choice on my part.
Oh.
Just wanted to,
So edgy.
And then on Instagram, I'm Finkleberries.
Which is what we call him. Like, we
Good.
call him Finkleberry.
And
I
it's,
love
it's
that.
EL, but if you just type in Nick Fink, you'll find me on there. But please search Finkleberries.
And then
It means a lot.
Facebook. I guess that's a thing as
Facebook,
well.
we're on
Yeah.
there.
We'll find. Yeah. Oh well, thank you again so
Thank
much.
I mean,
for
no,
being-
thank you guys for watching the
It's
show
all
and
about-
for like
yeah.
talking about it. It's so cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you all for watching out there. Be sure to tweet at the Sweet Vicious AfterBuzz hashtag. Tweet MTV Sweet Vicious. Where can we find my lovely co-hosts on social media?
Hey guys, I'm Renee Ariel. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Renee Ariel.
And I'm Christine Alexis. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Christine Bean with 3s.
Awesome. I'm Ryan.
Done and done.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm Ryann Graham. You can find me on Twitter at Ryan with 2 N's and on Instagram at Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Like, share, comment, all the things below. Again, thank you guys for being
Thank
here.
you.
And
Thank you so
guys,
much.
yeah.
Yes, awesome. And
So
you guys
fun.
have a great week. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.